Open in 2008 here in Indianapolis. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an interconference contest between the Denver Broncos and the Indianapolis Colts. Punter Rigoberto Sanchez has it teed up and ready to go. And here we go from Indy. Here's R.J. Harvey on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to step out a yard or two shy of the opposing 40. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Nix now on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 28. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Short pass brought in. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Give him 13 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver. From the red zone on 1st. Buys time, rolling right. And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos drive 80-plus yards and take a 6-0 lead. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. One after try is good by Lutz. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Ashton Dulin now to return. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 18 19.
First carry here for the rookie out of Kentucky. Well, maybe the rest of the game's going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Let's go. Gravity Lions. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Going for his back, but it's incomplete. It's going to... up 3rd down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Tag! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Hut, hut.
It's a design run for Richardson. He wants to, but he's not going to be able to continue the run. Got him 6, but they stopped him short. It's 4th down now.
Just a nice little reminder that this QB is more than a passer. They're going to call his number as a runner too, especially if these defenses don't account for it.
The punt heads towards the sideline, not returnable. Well done. And this one ventures out of play on the fly. The question is where it's marked. Looks like they'll say the 17-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. And he has enough room to gain about 4. Working quickly here.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Nix from the gun. The throw finds Evan Ingram. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. No doubt they take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Nix, quick out wide, complete. Up the sideline to the 45. Inside the 20. All the way, touchdown, Denver. The Broncos pull out in front further, 13-zip. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. Lutz there to tack on the extra point. And the Broncos drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. On the return, here's Doolin. Making some progress here. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Play action with Richardson. He rolls to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Ready.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Ready. Go.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. Buying some time right. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10.
70 Ranger. Get up. 19, Viking, 18, Buffalo, 18.
Back to the air, it's Richardson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical, and that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
Richardson fires quickly out wide. And this one does not go far.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
A 54-yard attempt.
This is running out of gas, and it's going to be short. Looked like they had issues with that snap. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. Our score, 14-0. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. He's throwing deep to the left side. That's grabbed inside the 30. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done. Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. Nix with it on 1st. On the move, headed right. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it, right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball. He still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
And 2 yards all he can get since they're down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. And the Colts are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Hey, listen, when you're throwing down the middle of the field, you have got to be crystal clear in your vision. There are so many defenders that can get into those zones. That might be a case of the QB there trying to do a little bit too much and certainly didn't see the defender who comes up with the big interception.
Intercepting. That is back-to-back passes. And the Broncos are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Going deep here for the end zone. And they're going to score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos parlay the interception into points. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Point after tries good by Lutz. And the Broncos stretch their lead to 21.
Colts nothing. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. Things going well so far. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
Ready,
So it's
break.
good field position for the Colts as they get set 1st and 10.
Here we go, Scott. Ready, right?
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
Hey. 70 Timberwolves. Hot, hot.
Quick to the left, it's caught. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
18 Rattler. 8, go.
First down throw here from Richardson. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Let's go. Ready,
Second and 10. Again, it's Richardson. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Option give to Taylor. They stop him after a gain of about 3. Leaves him looking at fourth down.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Play fake, it's Richardson. Flushed out of the pocket. Past the line, he's going to run for it. It's an 8-yard gain. Great call there on fourth down. Keeps this drive moving.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
Vacates quickly left side. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Roll.
Taylor trying the left side. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Last season's Defensive Player of the Year, Pat Surtain, hauling him to the ground. They get about 4 there, need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6. Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lucas Oil Stadium after this.
On the ready.
Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play event as they get set for 3rd and 6.
Here we go. Ready.
Off the play fake, here's Richardson. Pressure coming, and they take him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Before they can run a play on fourth down, we have a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So on now is Spencer Schrader for the Colts field goal. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. It's no good. He needed more leg, and he sent it too far right. And they continue to trail by 21.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. He finds Ingram working downfield here. And no yak this time. They got on him quickly down at the 32-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 20.
Here's Nix to throw. Escapes the pocket. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. To throw, here's Nix. This is Ingram working the left side. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
3rd down run by Dobbins. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Timeout Indianapolis, that's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
Inside of field goal range, but the kicker ain't moving. They're going for this. Design run, here's Nix. And he has it down a officially to the red zone at the 20. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First and 10.
Throwing on first down, Nix. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos boat racing them to the halftime locker room. And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his 4th first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a second half to match this one. Pretty good lead in hand already. They're still just taking the extra point from the 10. That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sent it through.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
Ready.
Richardson on first and 10. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Jonte Barron has it. And the Broncos will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
Kate, when a team spends a premium pick on a DB, in my opinion, you've got to be able to take the ball away. So many guys can run really fast, cover really well, but the difference makers find a way to create those interceptions.
All set to go now from the 35.
Oh, my son. Olay, olay, olay. Olay, olay, olay. Olay, olay, olay.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. And that'll bring up second down.
Second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Joe. Hold on a sec. Ready. Captain. Bombers.
Nix. That one's caught along the left sideline. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick. Offense is set, first and 10.
Olay.
Working inside the red zone. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Bronk. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. On the return, here's Doolin. Good work so far. He's got room. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
Hawk 70. Ready.
Now a toss play, Taylor. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Tag.
Running right, this is Taylor. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there, second down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Jukes a man, he's running free. And he won't be able to take it all the way. Got close, though. Out of bounds, just shy of that 10-yard line. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this second down.
At the 16-yard line.
Warriors 70. Let's go now. Trap 6. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready, ready.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
It's a gain of 5. 3rd and 10.
Broncos bringing out an extra DB on 3rd down.
Get up. Check go.
They fake the handoff. Now Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest. And that one forces a 4th down. So on now is Spencer Schrader for the Colts field goal. He's looking 34 yards here down the middle. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And their opening drive does something they couldn't do in the first half, partner. Gets them on the scoreboard.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. They got to him early, and they laid a big hit on him.
At their own 16-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready. Ready. Ready.
Working now from the gun. That's him running the comeback. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
When you throw that comeback route versus zone, you have to see the underneath defenders. It's frankly easier, Kate, to throw it versus man-to-man. You know where everybody is. But in zone, you better trust your eyes underneath. And when you do, there's completions like that to be had.
Working quickly here.
Down at the 45-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup.
On second down, here's Dobbins. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
He was taken down.
With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
The number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on 3rd down, it's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
Ready. Ready. Pull left.
Here we go on 4th, Nix. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready.
To the air on this first down, Richardson. Short pass caught by his tight end. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he's going to take this to the 23. The stop made to set up third and very short.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Cougar 19.
Taylor trying to run for this first. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Colts who have the football. Given the score, they're going to need points every time out from here on. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. It's his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Let's go.
Dose of the hurry up here.
A 6-yard pickup brings
Drop
up
60,
2nd
drop
and
60.
4 at the 15-yard line.
Richardson back to throw. Forced out to his right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
7 Pirates. Here we go. Here we go. Hawk 70. Hawk 18. Mustang 19.
3rd and short yardage here, Richardson. This finds its target. That's Taylor. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
70 Rangers.
First down.
18 Rattler.
First and
18
goal at the
Rattler.
4-yard line.
Set. Take them out. Let's go.
Once more now, it's Richardson. And he takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts making the scoreboard look a touch better. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned. That's 6 in the end.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts cut the lead by a quarter. Down now to 21.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Harvey now to return it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10.
Over set. Hey.
They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30. Yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
2-yard line.
first and 10 from the 32. Running it again with Dobbins. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They got 21 yards on the play. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Nix from the gun. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos put up even more points in a win. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Broncos continue piling on to this lead.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Come on, set. Panther 60, Panther 60. 60 Bobcat. Ready.
Play fake, it's Richardson. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
Second and 17 at the
Here we go,
14-yard line.
70 Timberwolves. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. Take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts putting up points in a game decided. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Lining up now to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Colts cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21.
17. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Harvey now to return it. He goes out of bounds on the return.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10. Dobbins trying the right side. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Here's Dobbins again on second down. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
First and 10 from the 43. Again, they'll run with Dobbins. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. Coming to the line, this is first and 10. They're going to pass it here. Rolling out to his left. He's got a man left. He's still going at the 30. And And there's not going to be a score, but great effort. He's out of bounds inside the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
Broncos first down. First and goal, Denver.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Courtland Sutton, the touchdown. His third through the air this game. Extra point try now from Lutz. And it's off the mark. The kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point or two given the size of this lead.
Will Lutz to kick off.
So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. He fields it from the 8. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Go! Ready, ready.
Zone read handoff to Taylor. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
Taylor, the ball carrier. He's taken down at the 33-yard line. 2 yards.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8.
Ready! 60 by...
Richardson now. Going with the screen to Taylor. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Ready! Viking 18! Ready!
They're going to turn to Taylor on third down. Has the first and more past midfield. And they'll finally bring him down at the 22. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
First and 10.
One final shot here. Cut near the goal line. And they get to him before he can reach the end zone, Brock. No touchdown on our final play. This game is over. So the Broncos ride out of here with a win on the road. And they can be proud of their exploits on the road and overall so far this season as they improve to 2-0.